What is up, everyone? This is Hurricane090 and this is going to be Operation Bedrock episode 270, the 200th and the 70th episode of the Operation Bedrock series. A series where our friends and I, we're going to be mining the entire world and there's nothing but bedrock left except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And I am currently in the nether because I just got finished with a live stream that was 2.5 hours long, and what we have done in that live stream is that I went ahead and fought against 100 wither bosses in this Operation Bedrock world, and we were in the nether because this was the best place to actually fight them. First things first, let's go ahead and check out the beacons that I managed to put down in this little spot. This beacon right here, this triple set beacon, is that it gave me regeneration 1, strength 2, resistance 2, and speed 1. And for you to make the beacons work in the nether, all you have to do is just mine all the way to the top of the ceiling. Of course, there's going to be some bedrock there, but you have to clear away of every single of the netherrack that may be in there, including what may be behind bedrock. So at some point you may have to put a TNT block right there to detonate to get rid of any lingering of the nether rack that may be hidden behind the bedrock, because if there is that one block, that will actually prevent the beam from going through. So there you go with that one. I just wanted to explain that for those who have seen the actual power-ups, wondering how that happened, because some people may not even know that you're able to put beacons in the nether, but you're able to, and that's how you do it. Now, for the boss fight itself, this is where it's going to get a little bit complicated, because what you need to do is you have to get to the edge of the nether, because that is the best place to put it. Because in the overworld, what happens is that there's two phases, well, it has 3 phases, but 2 phases in the battle itself. First phase, of course, it charges up and then it explodes, but yet you have to fight it. Here's the thing though, it will remain its distance away from you. It will keep flying away from you while attacking you with the skull blasts. I have no idea what they're called, but mainly it is a pattern of 3 gray skulls, and then it'll shoot a blue skull at you, which you're able to deflect it back at it, just like if you're able to deflect a ghast attack. But mainly is that it is very, very annoying. What you have to do is that you have to shoot it down with a bow and arrow up until it's actually half health. Then afterwards, what would happen next is that it will go to the second stage or second phase, where it does make a little bit of a self-explosion, but yet it'll go ahead and charge at you while still shooting the skulls at you. Then afterwards, it will actually be at your level where you're able to chase it down with your sword and then fight it as it's charging onto you. But rather than doing all of that, the easiest way for what I've done is that it took me 3 hours to actually find this out, and also to find this one spot that was able to help us out. Mainly, of course, if you've seen the live stream, then a lot of it is just pretty much self-explanatory, and you could see it right then and there on the live stream. But what I have to do is that I would have to, of course, create the wither. Then from here, while it's charging up, all you have to do is just push the wither. Well, let me go ahead and remove these blocks. Just push it into this little corner here. It is 1 block wide and 4 blocks up. And I'm pretty sure you're able to do it with 3 blocks, but since I had 4 blocks, this what really helps out. Especially when, of course, in phase 1, it tries to fly away by going up. So you're able to trap it in this little corner here, and then, of course, all I gotta do is just spam attack, and then it just pretty much becomes defeated. And I just wanted to show you guys, just because that, again, it took us around 3 hours to find this spot and to figure out that you're able to trap the wither in the actual nether. And it's very useful. Honestly, it's very, very useful. So if you have yet to actually see yesterday's live stream, I'll leave that in the link below, and as well as that's going to be at the end annotation. I just want to explain how we actually got 100 nether stars, so I'm very, very excited about this. Very happy that we actually done the live stream, and that live stream I've been wanting to do for quite a few years. But of course, they actually made it more difficult to actually fight the wither boss, so this is a reason why we actually had to do it with this method, and this method was proven to work. It's a very, very fast and easy method that it only takes about, well, first of all, it takes about a good maybe 15 seconds to put down the blocks, and for the boss to actually power up. Again, with a power up, all you gotta do is just push it. You're able to push it. It still has that collision, so as it's powering up, you're able to push it into that corner. armor. Of course, if you're not able to do it in time, then you could actually attack with the sword and trap it in the corner from that method. So if you're able to find a perfect spot in the nether with the bedrock wall, then that's where I advise you to actually try it that way if you want to be able to get some beacons quite easily. And I doubt they're actually going to update this for the Xbox One, because they're not going to update the Xbox One console anymore. So at least the version of Minecraft. If they actually update that, then that's going to be a little bit funny due to the fact that they don't want to updated with the aquatic update or any future updates. They want everyone to go to bedrock version, and of course in bedrock version it's not gonna be possible since it's infinite. So the best way to do it is on the Xbox One console, and hopefully I'll be able to make a tutorial video on that soon. I don't know when, but hopefully soon, just for anyone who are actually on the Xbox One console, or maybe even on the 360 console. I'm pretty sure the 360 console, or even the PS3 and PS4. What am I talking about? Those may not even have Bedrock Edition, so you're able to play it anywhere that doesn't have Bedrock Edition. I keep forgetting about that. I'm just so focused on Xbox One because I'm on the console right here, and right now of course. But other than that, we got 100 nether stars, and from there we will be able to make beacons. So many beacons, and I want to do it right here right now. I just have to find the glass. There's the glass. I already have the obsidian. I barely use any obsidian other than the floor that you saw right there, and of course the walls blocking and protecting the beacon from being destroyed by the blast from the Wither boss. And keep in mind, the gray skulls do not damage the obsidian wall or any obsidian blocks, only the blue skulls, which pretty much is kind of like a death wish if you want to try to not block it. Mainly you gotta take the hits, especially if you have yourself good armor with blast protection 4 and unbreaking, including mending on all of your armor sets. And then for the sword itself, smite 5, looting 3, unbreaking 3, and mending 1. And again, I do apologize that I've already talked about this with the last live stream, but for those who are brand new, have never even seen a live stream, that is what happened in a recap, and that is what we've been doing. And I'm just so happy that a lot of people showed up for the live stream itself. But don't fret, if you actually missed that live stream, then what's going to happen is that I'm going to do it all over again on Twitch. So if you have a Twitch account, feel free to follow me up on Twitch. Currently, I need to get myself, well, let's see. I need to get myself 62 more skulls. Once I get 62 more skulls, then I'll be able to do that live stream onto Twitch. I still have to repair all of my mending pickaxes right here. And currently I have 36 in this chest. Wait a second. Yeah, 36, 38 in that chest, and then from here I gotta combine all of my other pickaxes, which I still have 5 more. I already got 5 combined right here. I still, well, that's just a mending pickaxe, doesn't matter. So I have 5 right here, so that's 43, and then 4 there, that is 47. I'm gonna have a total of 47. Wait a second. No. I am mixing my equation up. I have 38. No. It should be right. 5, 38, 5, 43, 47. Okay, I got it right the first time. I'm not dumb. I promise you. I'm just sleep deprived, and of course, this has been a long day. I'm recording this as soon as I got back home, and now I'm just doing this recording after the live stream regardless. But what am I doing? I'm just getting myself confused all over the place. I have a long night tonight because I'm going to have to go to work in the morning. And of course, I'm uploading this before I go to work. So I won't be able to see the comments until I get home from work. Yeah, that's pretty much my life going on right now, but I can't have it any other way because you got to keep the grind going. Now, let's go ahead and make the beacon, shall we? Do I have enough? No, I don't. I need to have at least 500 blocks. Okay, do I even have 500 blocks? I don't even know. Well, let's go ahead and see how many I could actually make right now. It doesn't matter, like I still have a lot. Lots and lots of beacons. I'm just so happy that we actually got this. And now I just need a good 180 more glass blocks. But it's fine. I can live with it. It's still a lot. I can make 32 double-tiered or double 4-tiered beacons just to have haste 2 and, well, speed 2, of course. And if you want to know how we actually got the blocks, of course, I made a video last week talking about us getting so many resource blocks, and I did the live stream onto Twitch that I smelted all the iron blocks and I mined out all of the coal, all of the redstone blocks, and now we got the XP for all the other pickaxes and whatnot. And I'm going to have to show you guys right here, right now. But for the live stream, I'm still trying to find how to upload this. I'm pretty sure I have an idea. I'm still thinking of whether or not to divide it into 2 parts or just have it all uploaded. But keep in mind, it's gonna be 8.5 hours of that live stream just if I were to upload it straight as is. If you don't mind that, let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to divide it by 2 parts, then let me know. It's just however it goes, it's whatever you guys decide, whatever you guys would like to watch. But the video is still up on Twitch. Again, follow me up on Twitch at SwordKing090. I will be doing 100 Wither boss fights again. So there you go. And also with that, I'm going to have so many beacons. Absolutely, so many beacons. That is 200 beacons to use. And then when I make the 2 or double pyramid beacon, then that is 100 beacons to have haste 2 and speed 2. Everywhere you go on the map, it's gonna be fast. But currently we are gonna be focusing on the edge of the north side, to where that we're gonna do exactly what we did for the east side, just to the north side. Now that we're already over here, oh yeah, I gotta mention, I'm sorry that I'm all over the place, but that one of the things is that we're gonna keep 1 chest of iron ore, 1 chest of redstone ore, 1 chest of coal ore, 1 chest of gold, lapis lazuli, and then I'm gonna try to get a chest full of diamond ore. That's gonna be a huge challenge, but I'm gonna try to get that. Oh, don't worry about this chest, that was just leftovers. But here, what we got is that we have 10 stacks of 64 coal plus 44 and then 2 left over. We have ourselves a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stacks, almost 12 stacks of iron blocks. That is a lot. We have enough for at least a good, I want to say 4 beacons, even though that doesn't sound that much. But keep in mind, within the skylight number 5, we have ourselves an iron golem farm. So with that, we will be able to get more iron, especially when we're going to be around the pretty much the north quadrant, and we're going to stick by the skylight so that the iron golem farm will just keep spawning and keep giving us more iron bars for us to make more blocks of iron. So that's going to take a while, but in any case, we still got pretty much an unlimited source of iron. And then with the redstone, since I put a whole chest away, we pretty much got a nearly 9.5 stacks of redstone itself. It's still a lot. Oh yeah, I am dumb. I was going to say, that seemed like too small, but I just remembered that we have a chest, a complete chest full of coal ore, and I don't even know the math right there. I'll love to do the math right here. Well, let me go ahead and do a jump cut and then figure this out. Just this chest alone, this would be 31,104 coal. That is a lot. 3,456 times 9. That is a lot of coal, so we will not have to worry about losing all of our resources for a very, very long time. So with that, I'm just happy that we got the live streams done and over with, and now all we got to do is continue on with the work with Operation Bedrock. I still have a lot of mending and silk touch books. I still have some shovels that I need to repair and power up, and including adding more enchantments to it. We have at least a good amount of beacons just to set down for the north side wall, and from there, what we're going to do with the north side is that we're going to get rid of the, well, okay, I'm just thinking of all over the place. I'm thinking ahead of myself. I wanted to get some blocks of iron, but I'll probably do that all offline or off camera, and then maybe do some live streams in the background, just putting everything else down. What else I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to move some of the beacons across, and I'm probably going to have to take some beacons out from the other spots there and move them to the north, so at least at the edge that we were running and crossing and just pretty much traveling to, at least with that we'll have haste 2 speed 2 to speed up the process of just walking across from one side of the world to the other side of the world. Again, I do apologize, I'm all over the place with this commentary, but I'm just very, very happy that we finally found a method to actually fight the wither bosses in the nether, especially that now we have all these beacons to use. It's so relieving in the sense that when I tried for 2 hours to actually do an efficient fight in the overworld, it was pretty much null and void in the sense that with the old method, that what you had to do was just trap the wither within the obsidian cage, and that was a tutorial type of deal from IBX Toycat. I got the inspiration from IBX Toycat to make the obsidian cage to fight the wither bosses in the overworld, and that was easy. It didn't fly up. It didn't have 2 phases. All you had to do was just spawn, just wait for it to power up, and then just spam attack with your sword, and that was it. It only took 10 seconds. And I would say 30 seconds because, of course, it had to charge up. But, of course, now they actually updated it to where it had phase 1 and phase 2. So now that obsidian is no longer, or the obsidian cage is no longer an option because it will actually fly up and absolutely destroy it like it's nothing. It will just, it's pretty much pointless to make an obsidian cage in the overworld. So now with the new method, that's where I wanted to help you guys out. If you wanted ever to try it, just go to the nether. If you have the obsidian wall, find a spot that's at least a good 3x3, maybe 4x4 to spawn the boss, and from there, if there's a little bit of a corner space that you could actually trap it in, preferably it has to be 1 block wide and 4 blocks up. It may work with 3 blocks up. I don't know, I haven't tried it that way, but I noticed that mine was 4 blocks high and also had an obsidian roof right on top of it. So it's that in itself. I was able to trap it and just go on to a killing spree of 100 wither bosses. It was just altogether great, honestly, because now, if it wasn't for that, if I wasn't able to actually fight the wither bosses at all, then I would have never had these beacons. I would have never actually dealt with fighting it because it was just too much of a hassle to even do. Especially with me having a little bit of OCD when it comes to Operation Bedrock. I couldn't stand to see the skylights being destroyed little bit by little bit as I did each and every single fight. We had to do a lot of testing, we had to do a lot of trial and error, but we finally found the spot in the nether, and that alone was completely by accident. We just wanted to test things out. We wanted to try new things to see how we could actually fight, but all it was just a random stroke of luck when it came to this. So I'm very happy about this. And that's kind of awkward because I completely forgot the Frostwalker boots. Mainly, as you saw over here, is that what we wanted to do now, once I actually get a lot of the pickaxes fixed up and ready to go, then I'm going to be wearing Frostwalker boots. And of course, we're going to do this mostly at night because it'll be the best time. In the daytime, if you use Frostwalker, the ice will melt. But in the nighttime, it will not actually melt. Well, I would say it does melt, but not as quickly as it does in the daytime. At least they're doing some logic here. But from what I found out is that with the space is that there's 8 blocks of ice you can make with Frostwalker. So with those ice being formed at night, we're going to be using a Silk Touch pickaxe and Efficiency 5 pickaxe. And of course, I'm going to put some beacons down and we're just going to mine up all the ice blocks from there. We're going to have a lot of chests full of ice blocks, so at least we have an infinite source of water. So you have no fear to think that we're going to run out of water. We're just going to have a lot of ice blocks to put them in the chest. And then from there, you could take them out and have your infinite water source from there. But that's pretty much what we're going to do for the north side now. After we have fought the wither bosses. And now we have, right now, 64 beacons. And I got to find more glass. I think I know where to find more glass, but I'm not going to pretty much go ahead and make a 30-minute video. I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on, how we actually fought the boss, and of course, if you want to see the live stream, I will have it linked at the end of the video, including the annotation on the end of the video. Well, yeah, link in the bio and the annotation at the end of the video. I'm just jumbled up with words because it's just been a very long day, especially when I did a 2.5 hour live stream and I'm recording this pretty much after the whole live stream is done. I still want to thank everybody for stopping on by to say hello, to see the fights that have been going on, and now that we're going to have a lot of progress done with an Operation Bedrock. And also, again, I'm going to do the whole thing all over again on Twitch once I get 62 more skulls. So if you want to see that happen, then be sure to follow me up on Twitch. I still want to thank Steve and Baby Luna for all the support and help during the live streams and whatnot. And I still want to thank everybody else just for stopping on by. It means a lot to me that you guys still care about Operation Bedrock. You want to see it to the end. And now that I'm pretty much back into it, we are gonna try to get as much work as we can done given my schedule, the fact that I have 2 jobs, and I just want to keep on going, creating content for you guys. But other than that, that is pretty much all that has to be said. We've done a lot of work obtaining the resources. We've done a lot of work fighting 100 wither bosses in a nether. I showed you guys how it could be done. Hopefully, just hopefully, I may be able to get a clip of the fight just to show in this video. If not, then at least you could just watch the whole live stream within the end of this video. Pretty much that's all I gotta say. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep on rambling. Hey, is that? Oh yeah, I believe that was supposed to be the, what's it called? Pretty sure that was an actual dungeon, because I remember in Operation Dome there was a dungeon around here. Alright, I'm just rambling at this point. But hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video, this update, and everything else that is in between that I just keep on rambling on about. But until then, if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like if you're brand new to the channel, and if you want to see more content in the future, then be sure to subscribe, follow me up on Twitch for future updates, or future live streams. And as always, I've been SwordKing090. Have a great day, everyone, and then as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.
I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget